Hello, I'm TheNerdySteve, and welcome to my movie review channel. If you like what you see, I'd appreciate you liking, commenting, or subscribing. Today I will be reviewing Bong Joon-ho's Mickey 17 in one take. So, let's go. Let's get this out of the way. I don't think I liked Mickey 17. I loved the movie during the first third or so, but then slowly felt myself removed from the characters and plot. Something seemed to be missing for me because by the end, I was so terribly bored and disinterested. And hopefully, I can explain why. So, here's my attempt to do so. First, I want to say I thought all the performances were spectacular. Robert Pattinson creates such an endearing character with Mickey 17. He's a little weird, but you kind of just want to hold him and tell him he's going to be okay. Naomi Ackie and Stephen Yeun play as friends on the spacecraft, one of which is a much better friend than the other. Mark Ruffalo plays an egotistical Trumpian caricature with Toni Collette as his equally weird wife, and both are entertainingly bizarre. But how these characters come together just didn't work for me. In the world of Mickey 17, there is a process that can reprint people. It's a highly controversial matter, but in the depths of space, as they travel to a planet inhabited by these worm like creatures, anything is legal. However, when an unexpected printed error happens, Mickey has to deal with the deathly consequences that come with it. There are just so many directions and plot points the movie is going in that just were not handled in ways I found fulfilling. There's a drug subplot that kind of comes out of nowhere and then dissipates completely. Stephen Ewan's character is related to that, but also has a relationship with a very angry mob boss. There's a love or sex interest that disappears for half of the movie. The planet they're traveling to has these animals, and there's lots of discussions about how to deal with them. There are scientists surrounding all of this that just randomly come into play with their expertise. And of course, there's a character that's obsessed with sauce. Oh, and there are two scenes involving childhood trauma that I feel were very important, but just kind of get 3 sentences worth of dialogue. And of course, a lot more. I bring all of this up because I found the movie to be a mess. There just seemed to be way too many things that weren't about our main character or didn't impact Mickey in an important way. It felt like all these were a distraction from our main plot. I feel like they could have just been much more engaging if they made more sense or were more tied into Mickey. The last third of the movie just felt like a completely different film in both content and theme. Bong Joon-ho's Parasite is a film whose first and second half feel like very different movies. There's a narrative, genre, and tonal shift, but all the themes and characters track. A lot of specific details are brought back into the narrative to create an engaging experience that gives the film intricate layers. It's why Mickey 17 made me feel stupid. I didn't see where the different stories went or why they were included. So much of the movie seemed like a waste to me. I don't know, y'all. The thing is, Parasite made sense to me. Mickey 17 didn't. But maybe you say, Mickey 17 is supposed to be a fun sci fi film or an action movie, and that I'm just adding unnecessary analysis. But I don't think it was great as either of those films. Obviously, it's not Blade Runner, but there are moments it hints or literally talks about the ethics of reprinting people, but doesn't do a good job of exploring it. It just doesn't, for me, spend the necessary time and seriousness to get to this point. There are moments here or there that do come close, but it's surrounded by scenes and characters that just seem to only take away from these discussions of sentience and agency. And as an action movie, nothing here compared favorably to Parasite's party scene. It felt more whimsical and silly during the tense moments. Yes, there are a couple of really cool action sequences, but nothing that took my breath away. Ultimately, the film was too convoluted for me. I feel like something got lost in the edits because there's a lot of cool and interesting stuff here, but none of it was explored enough for me or in a way that I found paid off. If you like sci fi, I guarantee there is something cool to entertain you. Bong Joon Ho creates a fully realized world here, and there are some nice bits of comedy. And also, maybe you'll be able to see something else I can't. I'm the Nerdy Steve, and thank you so much for watching. And as always, like and subscribe and comment below to tell me how right or wrong you think I am. Have a wonderful morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever you are. Bye.